exactly what I've been talking about over the past few Kaspa updates about a potential crash if key levels of support are lost. That must have been the title for yesterday's update, and we've gone ahead and lost that key level right here, which is at 200 EMA, as well as this purple box, and we're going to dive into that today. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share, and hopefully you do find some value in these videos. I've been trying to warn a lot of the Kaspa holders. Yes, it's been lovey-dovey. We've been making so many gains until this point, but there's a key level of resistance up ahead, and as long as we maintain below that, there's big questions for a crash. Essentially, we also had some really high time frame indicators signaling for crashes over the last few weeks, and the first Kaspa video that I made, we were getting laughed at because we were talking about it. That's no worries. Again, these things can take months and months and months to actually happen. One of the signals that I sent on the YouTube about last year, November time, October, November time last year, so a whole year away, I was calling for a crash for quant, and the price at the time was like near the 200 or 100 and something, 150, actually even higher, more closer to $200, and I was calling for a sub 100 quant, and it took pretty much a whole year for it to play out. And it was because I was seeing the signs on the higher time frames like we are seeing right now for Kaspa, and actually Kaspa has never really experienced a bearish divergence like this, where we're seeing momentum coming down while price continues higher. You can even look at the closes over here, the closes continuously getting higher, whereas the momentum of the money coming in is coming lower. So the trick is the chart, and now you're getting those telltale signals that maybe we are topping out, including this high point over here. Look at the dotted line that I've created at 5197, and we can see that going across to the right as I stay in line, no bodies are closing above this wick, so we really don't have a breakout. If we look at this wick over here, we had bodies closing above right here, so we did have a breakout. But over here, yes, we have higher highs if we're looking at the bodies, but I need this body right there to close above this high. And for that reason, I've been saying on the channel constantly that 51900 is that key level resistance that's keeping us technically bearish, looking for a crash. And over the last update on the 4-hour time frame, we then suggested that the key area of support that price needs to hold for a chance to go up is this area over here. Why? We measured this dump. It's telling us where the key levels of resistance are. We can see the 786 very nicely with our 51900 resistance to the left over here, which was basically keeping us bearish. We weren't seeing 5-day breakouts above that with closes above. We did see breaks, look at here, on the 4-hour, but we came back straight underneath, and basically using this Fibonacci path as a resistance over here on that 786 fib at 5175, but we're using that 51900 area. And so with this completion over here, how do I know it's completed? You see it start coming down. We need to find those key levels of support. So we've gone ahead and done that in yesterday's update, and we marked out this purple box over here. So I need to use some new fibs showing us where the key levels of support are, and we can see it's on the 200 EMA and this purple box, the golden pocket right over here. So for us to keep this bull trend, you need to maintain the 200 EMA. As you can see, when we get above it, we go up. When we are below it, we go down. The white line is the 200 EMA. Stay above the white line, we're going up. Go below the white line, we go down. Reclaim the white line, we go up. Go below the white line, now we go down. Do you understand that? So this is what we've basically been warning on the channel, although I know, as I said in the beginning of the video, all we want to really talk about is Kaspa being at 50 cents, $1 and all that, but that's far away, guys. I'm here to provide the value for you guys to be able to trade these day-to-day moves, essentially. So yes, we can make videos every single day on how Kaspa will in the future be $1, $5, $10, but is that what's going on right now? I think we need to be more concerned of what's going on right now. When the bull market comes, yes, we'll make those lovey-dovey videos. We're going to do a 50x, 100x and all this nonsense. But right now, we should be more concerned of what could be on the horizon. Could there be dumps to the downside? Look what's going on in the world at the moment. Could that escalate? And so on and so forth. Personally, I didn't need that world, whatever's going on in the world right now. I didn't need that as a signal for cryptos to come down. The signs were in the chart many weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I made that bearish video saying Kaspa will crash, and the amount of hate we got was disgusting. Anyway, I don't care because I'm just the messenger anyway, so I really don't care. I'm just saying what I'm seeing on the charts, seeing that 5-day bearish divergence, seeing failure to break highs. These are all bearish signals. These are not bullish signals. These are not calling for higher price targets. And that's why I've been warning you guys that especially in the title of yesterday's video, that if we lose these certain key levels, that Kaspa will crash. And I know no one wants to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm in Kaspa. We all want it to go up. I understand that. But the reality is there are signs on the chart. And with my 5 years of market experience, I just feel like so guilty if I didn't share these messages with you guys. So that's why I'm just basically trying to get out as much valuable info to you guys so you can make your own, obviously, decisions. But don't just brush it away. Again, I've been doing this for 5 years. Don't just think, oh, this guy's talking utter nonsense. Kaspa only goes up. We can see, did we hold the key level of support? No. So what happened? We started dumping. That's exactly what we called for yesterday. And I hope you are enjoying these videos. I'm just trying to bring the reality to you guys. Again, I do want Kaspa going up long term, and it will go up long term. But we're more focused on the day-to-day moves on the channel for you guys to trade them. And if you're not trading them, even though the trades are there in the videos, this is why you might want to consider doing the education and have multiple things in place. You can join the Discord community, find out the future investments, and join our weekly group mentorship calls where I teach you how to trade, the criteria you need and what needs to be fulfilled for you in order to trade, basically. And if they're not fulfilled, we're not taking trades. Why? Because we want to trade as little as possible, and by doing so, we're going to protect our account, and by protecting our account, we're going to make money. Simply because if you take a trade, that could be a loss. Every trade could be a loss. So by trading less, you're less likely to lose. The more you trade, the more likely you're going to lose. And with this specific criteria, we need things to be in place. And without that, we're not taking the trade because we're trying to get the highest possible probability, wins essentially. So right now, we lost that key level. We've created the reversal wave. We've lost the 4-hour 200 EMA. These are all bearish signs, as well as this 4-hour bearish cross. Now, if you want to stop this all from happening, we are technically at support. We are still holding the 1 fib level. So again, as this was the area we needed to hold as support, that is the area that needs to be reclaimed. But as you are now below it, guys, it is resistance. So any pumps into that area will get rejected. You can see we held the 1 fib. We went back into that area, but it's again resistance, and that's why we come down. So all we're simply waiting for is a loss of the 1 fib level right there, and we open up these targets. Now you may bottom out in between these two and you might not have met this. You could bounce from there. You'd still eventually go lower as long as we now continue to hold this 200 EMA as resistance, and we have done so. We are now confirmed in this downtrend unless something drastic happens, which is a reclaim like this. But my personal opinion, as long as you're below this, we are eventually continuing to these targets. I don't care if we bounce here or here, we will eventually head lower as long as we maintain below this area. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please do share these updates to more Kaspa holders, because I know majority of the people making videos here are just talking about upside. Has it been going up in the last few weeks? Well, in the last months, yes. But if you look at other cryptos in the space as well, other altcoins, they haven't been performing as well as Kaspa, and people continuously saying it's going to go up, and we're seeing things roll over. So if you want the reality, if you want me to bring the reality, or show you possible scenarios where it could crash, then I will be here. And yeah, you just need to subscribe, like, share and comment, and YouTube loves that, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you want me to teach you again how you can profit off of these moves, message me. I've got a 25% discount for the next 2 people on my one-to-one mentorship plan, and you do get my 6-hour-long course and those weekly group calls in my Discord community where you find those investments for free for your next 3 months. Cheers, guys.